Hello everybody, happy Sunday and welcome to my channel. Hope everybody's enjoying their long weekend. Serious news coming out. 50 Chinese nationals were arrested pertaining manufacturing of luxury Louis Vuitton products. Counterfeit and knockoff products are not new. This has been happening for some time. A lot of luxury brands have a large fight on their hands and will continue to fight China for doing so. But this takes a turn for a very deep, dark scenario. The product that the factory near Shanghai was manufacturing, specifically Louis Vuitton, had chips installed in them where they could gather intelligence on behalf of Chinese government. I will post the link to the story at the bottom of my video. As far as the arrests, at the end of the day, that means that anyone who purchased such products willingly or unwillingly, knowing they're counterfeit, could be pretty much inadvertently spy for China, living in Canada, US, and possibly even European Union. This is very scary. China has been a threat to national security, but this takes it to another level. Even though Canada and US border services do a wonderful job, and I salute their women and men for everything they do, physically it's impossible to track every shipment. Therefore, I'm really asking a question: when is US Congress and Canadian Parliament will step in and ban any type of exports coming out of China unless they're specifically for the brands that are known, large manufacturers are specifically fulfilling the orders for big brands in US, or give US and Canada transition period like Japan did and force to move the production out of China either to other nations or back to the domestic production, either or, because otherwise this is becoming a threat to national security, and this is a big threat. And if you think that counterfeit products are usually sold in the malls or certain neighborhoods, like for example New York, there's certain streets that sell such. In Canada, Pacific Mall in Markham is famous, which is basically an Asian mall that is famous for selling counterfeit products. There's also certain areas pertaining to that. No, majority of those sales are happen online. If you log in right now to sites like Poshmark, they're luxury goods reseller, you will find a lot of counterfeit products being advertised there as a replica, and also trying to dupe, saying it is original and providing fake receipts of Louis Vuitton products. Yes, Poshmark will take off the ad if it is reported within 24 hours. I did an experiment, and yes, I reported an ad and it was removed within 24 hours. However, how many of them get through? How many are still being bought while the ad is under investigation to be removed? This is the scary part about it, and why even the word replica even allowed on those filters to have an ad posted. Should the big places like eBay, Poshmark have more severe process that has to be regulated by the government, where they take a while to authenticate before the ad is posted. Also, reviews don't mean anything now too, because there's so many fake reviews. For example, there was an ad this week in Toronto on somebody's lawn with a phone number, that for that phone number, for a fee, they will provide a fake review of a product or a business. And this is very scary too. So you cannot rely on that. But should online selling platforms do more? Should luxury brands reach out to such playgrounds and train them how to better authenticate and what's required? So that way there's less of that happening. There's also, before, one of the scariest parts was some of those counterfeit products funded terrorism. No, China does not fund terrorism directly, but third parties would purchase such products and resell them, and the funds will be used to, get ES more weapons and help commit terrorist acts. But now there's intelligence gathering. So if China is a threat to the West, which it's determined to be, this should be taken very seriously, and something should be done. Number one, to protect consumers' personal information, because people carry purses. There is also a wallet in there. You go to the bank with it. There's all types of information that's gathered, from your personal banking information to your social security or social insurance number in Canada, or your driver's license, possibly even your passport information. People use those bags for travel. It could be pretty much everything and anything. And China could gather that, because China is also known to get that information and produce fake passports and fake driver's licenses that have been flooding from China. or even fake social security number in US and social insurance number in Canada. This has been even discovered doing such activities. So what should be done at this point? This is very scary. And at the same time, should such platforms be penalized for selling those goods? Because clearly, if I can identify them, and I'm not an expert as far as luxury market perceived, I'm not in that line of work or ever had a background in it, and even I can point them out. So how would everybody or people who are willingly buying them should be penalized because they're technically supporting counterfeit it possibly could be a threat to national security, because it's easy to track that information too, because you have to provide an address when you ship anything or anything is received to your credit card info or PayPal information to buy them. So what should be done to curb this? This is very scary. Please let me know what you think, and please share this video for information purposes and also to educate consumers and everybody to be known that when you're buying counterfeit product or you think it is, you could be possibly becoming a Chinese spy without even knowing it, and it's very scary. Just for vanity, because you want to have that luxury brand to show off even though it's not real, but for a status, you could be possibly a threat to government, to other people, United States, Canada, European Union, our safety and security. So please subscribe to my channel, please click like. You can also read my articles under www.communalnews.com, Kristina Kitova. Thank you everybody, and have a great day.